Hello there and welcome back to Spain. Last time we took the Evega Landfriede decision for the Holy Roman Empire. We also fought Milan and France with the purpose to release Switzerland, giving us some extra imperial authority. And I'm really tempted right now to go ahead and release Guyenne and Aragon again to get some more, and that should probably boost me or put me in a very good position to get proclaim Caesartum, my bad. But for now we'll just have our troops fixed up. I'm also tempted to fight Austria for, well, no real purpose, but to hand back the Tuscan provinces that I stole, but also to try and release Württemberg here. And if I push them too far, we might actually get some lucky rebels, but I really wouldn't count on it. So we'll have to see how it goes. Potentially, I could always have someone else attack them, but I don't know. Might actually have to try and figure out a way to get. Yeah, I don't want to get in a war with Bohemia right now. We'll simply sit by and see what happens. We'll definitely be trying to vassalize Portugal in a few years, but for now we'll just sit tight and allow time to pass. I guess we'll figure out how it goes. We also were going to do a navy upgrade that I almost forgot about, so for now we'll go ahead and start building of a lot of heavy frigates, a lot of them, and we'll switch out basically I guess all the ships of the fleet with mostly heavy frigates, except for that the transport fleet. So we'll see how that works out, but for now, as I said, build frigates and otherwise try to get a good fleet up and running. Trade fleet. I also got a lot more information, knowledge about trades, so I'll set up I guess you could call it a more effective fleet this time. But I'll just get it done, and I'll get back to you once we have fixed our fleet more or less. Admin Tech 22 has been reached. The Constitution, another group of ideas along with a constitutional monarchy, which is quite good. I believe I should. Yeah, I decided a lot of things, but I forget about them. Absolute monarchy is something I will be trying to get now next time I get 100 admin power. But for next idea, we probably need some more power in battle, and defensive ideas is definitely the way to go then, thanks to morale bonuses. Also, of course, a siege for the march. Land maintenance would also be good to get down, so I guess we'll actually go ahead here and take the defensive ideas. It's also tempting to take trade, but for now I have enough money, so defensive is probably the best choice. We'll go for the defensive idea group. No reason to not to. As you see, we're 16 years ahead on the military scale of things, so we'll go ahead and take battlefield commissions. Yearly army tradition +1 should help out a little bit. I've already gotten the Caribbean fleet, changed up or got a new one. Seems like I didn't actually have one at all. So for the time being, we'll just keep on building and see how things work out. I'll also go ahead and declare war here on Mali, a holy war that is. So we'll be fighting them now, taking 2 or 3 provinces, basically to add to our collection, as it were. So we'll see how that works out. Should be an easy war though. So I'm not really concerned. War against Mali 1, of course, as you can see here. We have occupied Timbuktu, and I think I'll actually go ahead and just, take just that, because as you can see, overextension is pretty severe for that province, and it isn't center of trade, and that's probably why. We'll also go ahead and sell it to Ashanti straight away, and that should be, fine enough. 90 reasons to buy it and 0 to not buy it, so that's good for me. And with this, we now have, another province to our collection, as it were. I'm also quite tempted to start some new wars here in Asia. Vinagio is allied with Assam, Delhi and Shan. Here's the funny fact, Delhi, if I can actually declare war on them, and they're allied with both Vinagio and Assam. So there's no problem of not declaring war on them, because both of them are in a coalition against me, and I need to get rid of them. So what I think I'll do here is actually send people to, we'll do just that. We'll also send people to improve relations with both Bamanis, but also Berar. I need to annex these guys so soon, as you can see, due to the annexed vassal malices. I can, of course, most likely do one more vassal release, annex thingy. So I guess we'll just go ahead and more or less get that done. We'll release both Guyenne and Aragon one more time, and then we'll go ahead and annex them, I think. So we'll see how that turns out. But I'll have to fight the war first, and hopefully we'll have both of them joined in, so I can make peace with both of them and thus get almost done with Vinaigre. I want to try and drag Madurai into war as well pretty soon to simply get this completely done before too long. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, fight against Vinaigre and everyone, and then we will start causing some troubles in Europe with our renewed fleet, more or less. But for now, not really much else to do. We'll just get sieges going, and that should be fair enough, I guess. Another defensive idea has been taken, military drill, and with that we now have an increase in our morale by 25%. Pretty good. But as you can see, the Russians have actually decided to join in the party. They actually have a province here, of all places. They actually have a claim to it as well. Does that mean that they are now... weird. But yeah, the Russians have actually started colonizing this area due to the fact that I'm missing. And I find that hilarious, so I'll just allow them to do that. But as you can see, we have won the war here. We'll make peace with both Magyar and a member of a coalition can never sign a separate peace. What the hell is this? Well, what kind of crap is this? So I have to negotiate through Assam, and I do not like that because that means that I'll get less than what I actually want. And that hurts. That hurts quite a lot. But for now, I guess we'll just go for these 3 provinces then. Let's tell it all to Bamanis. And during the next war, Vinaigre will definitely completely, utterly fall. And once Vinaigre and Madurai is done, then I can annex Bamanis. So it's not all bad. It's kind of annoying, but it's not all bad at the very least. Also, can have them give up a course, so nothing to worry about that. But Lucan will become a vassal. No real need for any more vassals, so we'll simply go for this. And we'll be selling the provinces, as you might imagine, straight to Bamanis, and that should work out fairly well, I think. I'll also now go ahead and release both Aragon and also Guyenne again, simply for the purpose of trying to well get the Imperial Authority to get things done. 20 Imperial Authority for Guyenne, and I guess I'll get the same for. Where are they? Oh, they were at the top. My bad. There we go. So that should work to my advantage, and hopefully now we can all live happily ever after. I'll of course go negative for a while, but once again, that's something that I can live with. So we'll simply have to wait. We'll probably be able to pull this one through pretty soon. Might actually have to do it one more time, but should be fine. Also, as you see, an extra member of the Holy Roman Empire Malice is almost gone. The only real issue with this tactic is the fact that, as you can see, the next vassal Malice takes a little bit while longer to get rid of. So it'll take twice the time that it would take anything else, which is quite annoying, to be honest. But nothing with that. As I said, we'll be selling provinces to Bamanis, and we'll probably see if we can, or we'll end up in a war after that. But for now, no real reason. Portugal left the coalition. That is actually good news. Does that mean that I can declare war on you guys? It probably does. So we'll wait until well, we'll sell our provinces, and then we'll actually declare war on Portugal, vassalize them, and then we'll declare war on Morocco here. They still have a Portuguese core that I'll simply hand over, and then I'll also take the 2 or 3 neighboring provinces, hand it over to them, and then we can all be happy. They don't actually have any allies, so right now things are definitely going a little bit too good. They're going a little bit too well. Did not plan for this, so we'll see how it turns out. But for now, first sell provinces, then go after Portugal. War has been declared on Portugal, a war of honor, of all things, but I simply chose that castle spell because it was the one that was available at the time. I think we'll just dump all 20,000 men to siege this place. How was the heir? Was he great or was he okay? He was okay, so we'll set the heir as a general as well, and hopefully that'll help with the sieging of that place. But it's definitely annoying, so no real way around that. But for now, kill off their troops and siege their lands, and then we'll vassalize them and use them to eat North Africa. That's the plan. Let's see how it works out. So this just happened. As you can see, I'm now allied with Austria again. Against all odds, basically. It seems like they lost a couple of allies and thus put themselves in a pretty bad spot. And in return now I am allied with them again. Potentially this means that I could get a Holy Roman Empire, since they are allies, with them in it. But I do still doubt it, but it would actually be funny if that happened. So I guess we'll just keep on waiting and see here. 5 princes for the reform. Guyana, Cologne, Trier, Aragon and Spain, so just me more or less. And I just realized that I did something incredibly stupid in the last one. Some of you probably facepalmed. I thought that I had the war score necessary to vassalize them, but I actually need to take Braganza as well, or at least one of the provinces to be able to do that. But I'd really see that Paradox actually, instead of base tax, also made a system where a nation of a certain size can be vassalized, province size, because, well, at this, or how this is going, as you see here, they have what? 15, 22 base tax, and that is too much to actually vassalize in warfare. So, once again, kind of interesting and annoying how that actually works, but nothing to do about that. For now, I guess I'll just go ahead and improve relations with, well, everyone more or less, and hopefully then we can just keep on going as we have. Guyana and Aragon will be integrated in 10 years' time, and everyone should be happy. We'll see how it turns out. Well, this happened. War of Savoyard succession. My King Burgundy has gone to war with Spain. The old King of Savoy willed that his throne should be passed to Spain on the event of his death. However, Burgundy claims that the old King was now sound of mind. They should have the throne of Savoy. This could be a long and bloody struggle. This will be a long and bloody struggle because I don't have goddamn forces at my disposal. As you can see here, we have Austria, which is good. I also have a ton of other people. Savoy, Guyana, Brandenburg, vassals more or less, but Burgundy, Bavaria, Poland, Russia. So if I can actually get Russia and Bavaria out of this quickly, that would be beneficial. But let's take a quick look here on troop count. It's actually fairly equal, but Burgundy does have high quality troops, I believe, so this will definitely be an interesting thing. I'm honestly not that keen on taking the Savoyan throne. So, what can I actually offer them here? Concede defeat, what would happen then? We'll offer tribute, concede defeat, what happens? Nothing much. I can also... I want me to release Galicia and Sicily, which I could potentially do. Do I want to? Probably not. Give back promises, of course. Nothing of this is actually quite tempting, so we'll be moving troops, of course, to the front lines. I should potentially also place troops in the Savoyan Mountains, but the war with Portugal now simply turned into one hell of a big problem, more or less. So hopefully we can stay in the mountains and to some extent then cause trouble here. Take capital Piedmont. So as long as we can protect Piedmont, we'll definitely, most likely, probably win this. So it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. We'll probably be a long and drawn out affair, and once again I would probably have been pissed and tried to... Yeah, and we'll take the admin tech first, well, I think. Improved education, level 23 admin tech. Production tech has been increased by 10%. Pretty good. But as I was saying here, if I actually got the choice between participating in the war or this war with Savoy and Burgundy, I'm pretty sure that I would have declined, most likely. Because of the fact that even if they're in the Union, it says that all members of the Holy Roman Empire would become my vassal. So potentially then, if the game isn't lying, Savoy would actually become a vassal despite being in a union with Burgundy. But for now, we'll simply have to fight Burgundy, try and get peacefully out of this. If I can get Russia out of it, along with Bavaria and Savoy, Bavaria and Poland pretty quickly, then I'm pretty sure that I won't actually end up with any big problems. But we'll have to see. It's kind of annoying that there is a Russian fleet, I think. Yeah, it's actually a Russian fleet that's currently causing me some issues. It'll be interesting to see how this actually winds up turning out. And I do have the hiccups, which is fairly annoying. But I guess we'll just aim at keeping the capital of Savoy. And that should be enough to give us the victory. Apparently I'm far above my limits. Let's see here. Savoy, Austria and Guyana and Aragon. Yeah, it makes sense. But unfortunately, I think I'm just going to end it here. We'll fight the war against Burgundy next time. Kind of annoying that the game screws you over like this. Savoy ain't really that important. It's, what, 6 provinces? Yeah, 6 provinces. Nice. No, 7. They have Liguria as well. But it's honestly not that important that I'd fight a war over them. But that's what the game says I have to do, so we'll probably do it. Once again, I'll fight this next time, and we'll probably be able to get the next, or proclaim Kaiserrum next time then. I believe this actually counts as a war against the Holy Roman Empire, so I think I will actually get some bonuses for winning this. So it'll definitely be an interesting one, and hopefully we can, well, try and grasp a victory more or less. We'll do our best. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you around next time. Bye!